Oh, to death, right?
And then I can do your eye.
I don't do it that way.
You know when they're crying, but they don't.
Yes, yeah. Paris. What just happened? I have an earthquake? I'm already sweating.
Yeah, it's hot. Paris is over.
I quit crying. Yes, it stopped. It did come to an end. I still don't know why I cried for 2.5 days. I think part of it was moving to a place that I didn't love.
Yeah.
I think part of it was also, honestly, seeing people, my friends on Instagram, start this fall season with their kids going to school and all these, and I just felt, even though we're here on this amazing trip and I would not want to be anywhere else, I felt like I was missing out. And it was like a minute of grief is a too dramatic word, but it was something. I was just sad, and I missed my friends.
Yeah.
Next. Yeah. How do you feel about being time in Paris?
I loved Paris. So I felt like we've been gone for now 3 weeks. So kind of to me, the first like leg of our little adventure was like tourist London, Paris, and I loved Paris.
Why?
I could stay there. I don't think I could live there, but I could stay for like a month or so.
Why?
I think I just like I love being able to walk out of your house and just like, there's stuff there. You don't have to get in the car. You just get to go and see it. And I think that just like the overall vibe of the city was just so old, but like taken care of, and just all the
That's true.
tourist parts of it were just pretty amazing. Running there was great. I mean, you're running through like...
Other than almost fighting someone.
Yeah, but that was only once. So, but I don't know. I liked being there, and I thought it was a really, really cool spot. For like kids and all that, it's obviously not, wouldn't want to raise my kids there, but I thought it was great. I would go back, hands down. It wasn't even on my like probably top 5, but now it's way up there. So it was on yours. It was like your number 1.
Yeah, I mean, I've wanted to go there since I was a little girl. I have always dreamt of going to Paris, and I loved it. I did. I definitely appreciated and loved the city and the architecture and the Eiffel Tower, but I think I was citied out. Like, I just needed to get out of the city. I don't know why. I think the hustle and bustle of not like just having nature, or I don't know what it was, but I just eventually got to a place where I was having a hard time relaxing in the environment of the city.
I think that's why I liked it, because it was nothing comfortable.
Yeah.
It was just, you're all like, I think you have to be on always, because, just even going, shopping for something, it's like you just cannot turn off your brain, go to Target, grab some, like at home it's just so easy to do everything. Here you had to be completely like aware of what was going on and trying to just like be there so that you could navigate, so that you could get wherever you're going. I mean, I don't know,
You like to be on all the time?
Yeah, I think it was like bringing me to like being present, because you couldn't, turn it off.
I think I was craving that turn off of like just being without having to think. And even, for example, even if we took our kids to the park,
yeah,
the ability to just let them play and turn it off, I couldn't do that. Obviously, we're in a different environment. They played well. They made, some friends at parks and played with other kids, but there was just no flipping a switch. Like, we would be enjoying a beautiful moment, and I would hear something behind me and turn around and there would be mice. Yeah, I did not like it. I definitely liked it. I think if I had gone at a different stage in life, I would have felt different about Paris. I would have soaked up the city and, worn my red high heels everywhere and just been more focused on kind of my dream of what Paris was my whole life. And at this stage with the kids, I loved showing them all of the things. But the being on all of the time and hyper alert, it was just, I was done with it after a while. And I was ready to come to a place where we had green and more space and they could be loud whenever they want.
All right, if I hear you scream again, you're out of the pool for good. I don't get as nervous about that kind of stuff, like them being loud or like mice, like in the playground. That's where they're supposed to be, not in our house. Yeah.
What about the rats?
Yeah, those are big.
We did do the Eiffel Tower. The culmination for us was the Eiffel Tower.
You say it like you're French? The Eiffel Tower.
We went all the way to the top, which, I don't know, it just cannot be explained what the Eiffel Tower is. All of Paris is at the same level.
Yeah.
And then you have this massive structure, and it's just, we paid to go all the way to the top. We took an elevator to the top.
So we're on the second floor right now, but we're going.
Not all of us were thrilled. Smith was terrified, which I did not expect because he's usually our brave child, but that was just a thing that, we weren't jumping off the Eiffel Tower, clearly. There was no risk to our safety, but he was glued to the wall.
It is high and I am loving it. And we're going to go higher when we thought we were going to start from 100 feet. Does it make you nervous? No.
I think we're in New York, we did one of the tall buildings.
Yeah.
We did one of them. But this was such a different experience because it is more
What's inside?
Yeah, you're open air. You can see the rail right there, and it's 100 and something years old. To just think that this building's really, really old, and it's still I
don't know. I didn't feel unsafe at all, but you definitely felt the height, and it was amazing to see Paris from that high.
Yeah,
it's so big.
Yeah, it's definitely obviously on the bucket list of things you want to do, and some things are kind of disappointing when that happens, but this was not one of them. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it should definitely be done, but we also know moving forward, I think we booked it 11 days out, which was not the intent, but that is how long we had to wait to be able to get a ticket to go to the top.
Yeah, and we had heard there's booking agencies you can go through, and I kind of looked and I was like, okay, well they'll help you cut the line or whatever and get you a time slot rather than just waiting in line. And we looked and I was like, wow, these are $70 a ticket per person, and so it was kind of pricey. And then Jenny just went straight to the Eiffel Tower site, right, and just booked straight through there.
I had read that there were some scams going on, so if you bought a ticket through a third party, you might be bad. So everything we did, I went straight to that. I went straight to the Eiffel Tower website and bought through them, and it was $70 for our entire family, not per ticket. And we were able to skip the lines and go straight in, and we still had to wait in lines to get on elevators, but it just is what it is.
Yeah, but the line to get into the thing was massive. We were there early, so by the time we left, it was really amazing. So, Eiffel Tower. Do it.
You
go
should.
See it.
You can't avoid it when you're in Paris.
So the next leg of this adventure, really, I think we slow down for.
Thank goodness.
For 3 months.
Yeah.
We're going out. As we shoot this, we're here, but we're out in the middle of nowhere.
We're 30 minutes from Nice.
Yeah, we're south of France, so we're 30 minutes from Nice, and we plan on being here for about a month, and then we're on the other side in Toulouse, near Toulouse, for 2 months. So this leg's going to be much slower pace. We're obviously going to do some trips down to the beach and hopefully hit a couple of those spots. But this to me feels like it's going to be a little bit more relaxed.
This is what I thought this trip.
Right.
This was the intent
Sure.
of this trip. Like
Yeah.
we knew we had the tourist part at the beginning to get to this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just kind of seeing what life is like without all the things to do.